Okay, time to do prophecy again. It's not like we haven't done this before, but we'll do it again and do it in a little bit different way. So apparently Christians are all on board for the genocide that is happening overseas because it's part of their prophecy that, those people who are committing the genocide get to take over a space so that they can fulfill a prophecy. Right. So, way back in the olden days, before the Jeezy Creasy, those same people believed in prophecy. And they had prophets that would talk to their kings. And the prophets would tell their kings what God says is going to happen. And then the kings would follow that advice from the prophets, and they would go do whatever the prophet said was going to happen. They made the prophecy happen. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes their God got its ass handed to them by another God, and then they made a bunch of excuses for it, or called the prophet a false prophet, or whatever. But this is what they did in order to produce prophecy. And then later down the road, you had the Christian followers, the Christ followers, that decided to manipulate prophecy again by trying to tie a story to ancient prophecy. All of which, by the way, the prophecies that are in the New Testament aren't actually prophecies. All of those things that you claim were prophecies were fulfilled in the Old Testament, every single one of them. And then these new people came along and claimed them for themselves in order to make a story, make a narrative. But the problem with prophecy is that it hasn't gone away. So now you have a bunch of Christian nationalists in the United States and in Europe that are supporting genocide because in order to make a prophecy come true, they have to. And because they're Christians, they don't care that the prophecy is a genocide. Anyway, prophecy is bullshit. It's always been bullshit. Any of you people who believe in prophecy are imbeciles, and you need to grow up.